trying to find a new character, as H-Man does feel like he's kind of stagnated with Samus. So we're going to see him take a shot at Sonic today. And like I said, the past two characters he's been trying lately are Cloud and Lucario. Today's giving the Sonic a try, and QD, being a solo Lucario main, he doesn't have any other characters that he plays, so it'll be very interesting to see how this matchup goes. Maybe we've been doing some button checks to start here. Yeah, it looks like we're just starting off with a little bit of button checks. Maybe just checking the buttons, making sure the controllers are okay. So the controllers are Alien now. Do you believe H-Man's trying to find a new character? Huh? Do you believe this? H-Man's found a new character.
You said he found a new character?
H-Man's trying to play new characters.
I thought you said he was.
He's trying. I think he's actually trying to find a new main.
I thought he was just a.
But anyways.
That he picks up a character and never plays him.
But anyways, so Sonic versus Lucario. It's kind of an interesting matchup, knowing like Sonic can get in, but how well can Sonic really kill Lucario? That is the question. And is H-Man knowledgeable enough with Sonic to be able to get some of the confirms off with Sonic that he will need in order to defeat QD's Lucario? Right now, H-Man does have the lead right now against QD. Going a little bit of back and forth here between these two players. H-Man going in with spin dash. QD, good grab there, getting a single hit off in that combo. I feel like this set may have to end up being a game of bait and punch. Oh my goodness, the charge forward smash, being able to catch QD as he grabs the ledge. Great stuff there from H-Man, taking a confident lead here in this first game. And QD's going to really have to make some magic work here, especially him not having rage. He's really... best thing he's going to have to really need is to get himself back, possibly at the high percent, maybe abuse that high percentage. But QD starting to get some little bit of combos off here and there, starting to rack up the percentage onto H-Man.
Jeff.
And QD's getting H-Man pinned a little bit, but H-Man is managing to find his way back onto the Smashville stage and off the platform. Once again, these two are kind of trading places back and forth. H-Man playing seems like a little more reserved, but QD is starting to act upon H-Man's actions. Ooh, good Aura Sphere catching H-Man's roll towards the ledge. I'm thinking right now QD's maybe trying to look for the kill, or maybe trying to rack a little more percent. Up smash not going to connect, as H-Man is going to swing his way back. Good neutral air coming out from H-Man. He's trying to bait H-Man into some Aura Sphere shenanigans, but H-Man is being quite aware of the Aura Sphere shenanigans that QD can pull off. But this is still entirely possible for QD, as he's not at a big deficit right now. H-Man avoiding these Aura Spheres right now. Yes, on both sides.
Oh, he's got the magic percent. Oh, it's gone.
It seems like QD is trying to play more reserve himself right now, really trying to either bait H-Man into an option, or maybe just try and take a stock with the Aura Sphere. Dash tech not going to come through. Lucario not having too much rage, although dash tech is a solid kill option once the opponent is at higher percent, when Lucario has some rage, but dash tech did not do it there for him. Oh, did not get the turnaround Aura Sphere that he was looking for to get on H-Man. H-Man is going to get a grab into the down throw. Gotta force Lucario to recover low. H-Man will not get the forward smash punch or forward smash edge guard though. Good landing from QD. H-Man is not having it. He's just letting his shield eat these Aura Spheres right now. H-Man still not falling for the Aura Sphere traps, but is going to get command grab there from QD, and QD going to take away H-Man's first stock. 106% in my opinion. Doesn't seem like Lucario, especially if they play right, Lucario's never truly behind, as Lucario can bring it back at any point, especially once he starts getting rage percents like this. Once again, good landing. Good grab there out of H-Man's dash. You see QD here is really racking that percent up slowly, starting to get H-Man closer into that position where QD can maybe possibly confidently take the second stock away. But H-Man being very evasive of these aura spheres right now. QD's really trying his hardest to make the aura spheres connect. That one is going to connect though. Don't believe it was a 4 aura sphere, but he's going to get trapped into the up smash through the aura sphere, and it's going to take that first game. That's the one thing you absolutely have to be aware of, especially with Lucario's positioning. Roll was absolutely the worst option that H-Man could have went for, and he did opt for the roll, caught him in the aura sphere, and QD being able to connect it into the up smash. We're going to see what stage will H-Man opt here to take QD to. It looks like they're just going to go back to Smashville for the second game. Wondering if H-Man feels like that he didn't really play bad. It was more just the decisions that he made that cost him, and not so much the stage itself. I'm going to be very curious to see what H-Man's game plan will be for the second game against QD's Lucario. Good follow-ups there from H-Man. QD starting to get some combos now. Good jabs there. Good grab. Following it up with a neutral air. Good R-sphere coming out there from QD. Again, H-Man's got him off stage, but QD is going to make it back safely. Ooh, good throw off the stage there. Really good reaction speed there onto H-Man's roll towards the ledge. And H-Man just seems like he's having some trouble right now getting some of these follow-ups here with Sonic, and QD's taking whatever opportunities he can to punish H-Man for his lack of follow-ups. Also seems like maybe H-Man's lack of knowledge of Sonic too, and QD is going to call out H-Man's aerial mobility with the up air to be able to take that first stock away. It's going to be pretty hard for H-Man to come back from this, as QD still having the first stock and starting to get 2 rage percents. It's going to be very difficult for H-Man to be able to do this, especially if QD is able to abuse that rage really well. Good throw there from QD, racking up 29%. Ooh, good forward smash coming out there from H-Man. Going to knock QD into a bad position, but QD is still going to land safely and hit him with the up B. Seeing a little bit of wave bounces here from QD. Just helping out with his mobility, trying to go for the up smash, but H-Man managing to short hop air dodge from the ledge and back here QD to take that stock away. H-Man still at a disadvantage, though. He needs to be really careful as QD is just getting these grabs off one by one. Good spin dash there from H-Man going into him, but QD once again going to get another grab. Oh, QD had the air dodge read, but unfortunately did not time the back air right to be able to hit him further. H-Man coming through with the spin dashes. Still not getting a whole lot of follow-ups, so is going to get the up throw into the spring up air, but not going to take it. But the forward smash is going to come through to be able to take that game 2. We are going into a game 3 here. Very interesting to see H-Man was able to come back from that, even with QD having a bit of a confident lead in that second game. Now are we going to have the whole set on Smashville? It looks like we will, as once again QD opting to just go back to Smashville. Interesting considering that QD first won on that stage and H-Man kind of just allowing it to happen. But hey, starting us 1-1 and they both played on Smashville. Can't really hurt to go back, am I right? And H-Man might want to opt to play a little bit of the runaway game while he has a lead, but QD finding his ways into being able to hit H-Man out of his options. Good grab there, and H-Man's landing. Once again, another good grab there coming out from H-Man. As H-Man's kind of just went to run off the plant and try and get a back air in, but getting hit by the R sphere. Really seeming like QD has a good understanding of H-Man Sonic right now, but H-Man definitely can never count a player like H-Man out, as he is a very smart player, but does he know enough about Sonic to be able to take the set from QD? Oh, he almost jumped right into that R sphere, thankfully being able to fall fast enough to avoid it. QD trying to bait him into another R sphere trap, but H-Man not having it. Oh, he's trying to go for the forward smash. Edge guard not going to get it. Is going to hit him with a back air though and force QD back off the stage. QD with a good landing though for the up B. Once again, H-Man, he needs to be really careful about those rolls towards the ledge. That time he got lucky and was able to power shield the R sphere, but may not be so lucky the next time it happens. Really liking the respect that both these players kind of have right now, but H-Man running off stage and trying to recover back, getting hit by the R sphere. It's kind of a weird moment there. I don't think H-Man meant to run off stage at that moment. Oh, looks like he went for an air dodge landing, maybe expecting R sphere to come out sooner, but QD didn't opt for that option. And H-Man unfortunately is going to SD as he tries to spin dash back onto the stage, ends up SDing instead. QD back at QD having a good lead. As that. And QD. Oh, up smash going to reach the platform, but not going to be able to take QD's stock, and that rage is only building more and more. Will QD be able to really abuse this rage, or will H-Man be able to take this? 9. Ooh, the forward smash edge guard going to come out there from H-Man. Be able to take that stock, and we are on a last stock situation. Game 3 here for this winners round 3 set. Who will be able to take this? Once again, back and forth action coming out here. This seeming like an even last stock, but QD managed to get that grab off. Not going to get a whole lot out of it. H-Man going to get a grab back, going for the forward air. Not going to fully connect it though.
Focus, Kizu, focus.
Again, a little bit. We are at an even game right now. This is a pretty hectic situation. Both of these players are really trying to find an opening on each other. None of them are really giving a solid opening to be able to catch them. But QD is going to run up and get that grab. H-Man going to respond back with an aerial. Going to get a run off back air there onto QD. QD seeming to have a bit of a hard time right now landing these aura spheres onto H-Man. He's trying to do it at a distance. Oh, H-Man needs him on those shields! Oh, it came so close from breaking there. A really scary situation there from H-Man, as that shield break could have ended his stock. QD is going to get a grab, put H-Man back off stage. He is going to be able to recover. No call-outs there from QD, not trying to call out any air dodges, playing it safe. Good R sphere. Oh, not being able to catch the air dodge. H-Man's playing evasive now, knowing he could die from pretty much anything right now. H-Man opting to double jump out of the grab. Good stuff. Out of the throw. Down tilt coming out. Not going to have enough knockback though. R-Sphere. Oh, he's not going to get trapped in the R-Sphere. Going to shield the R-Sphere in the face. This is so scary right now for H-Man. It's scary for both these players. Raw Force Rush going to come out from H-Man. He's not going to be able to get that though. QD really needs to get something out right now. Sonic with near full rage is an absolutely scary situation. Good grab there from the beginning of the back throw, and QD taking the set 2-1 over H-Man.